Hi, this is the Trigger Bar Philosopher here, coming at you with a description of my most recent elk hunt that I got to have in the northern mountains of New Mexico in the Jemez Mountains in a preserve called the Valles Caldera, which is a national preserve. We went up and we camped up in the mountains. It was pretty frigid. It had just snowed. Morning temperatures were in the low 20s, high teens. Little streams, water was freezing. It was a great place to get out and hunt. Again, I had drawn a cow elk tag, so we were hunting for cows. A lot of this area we had to trek through was a lot of deadfall, made it very difficult for passage and hiking. But it really was an exciting time to be up in there. I love being out in nature. I love just hearing all the sights and sounds. You can hear me breathing hard in the background. It was just a sort of fantastic adventure. The first day we heard lots of elk but didn't see any. We heard lots of cow elk or bull elk bugling but didn't see any elk. We thought they were over on the other side of the ridge, so the next day we went over on the other side of the ridge to see if we could get on some of the elk. It was really an awesome time trekking up. Again, we got to about 3.5–4 miles into the backcountry, just having a phenomenal experience, seeing the scenery, taking our time working through this beautiful country. It was right about in this area that I hiked up just a little bit further, and I was able to spot one in the distance. Didn't know it at this time as I was about to get on him, but it was really quite exciting and eventful. I'm also going to show just a little bit of footage of us hiking through this area. It was not easy trekking. Again, a lot of deadfall, a lot of hiking over things. This made especially the trip back very, very difficult when you had heavy packs laden with meat and you were trying to get back down off the mountain. There were about 6 of us in the party, but usually only about 3 or 4 of us together at the same time for bringing down the meat. The next sort of footage that I'm just going to show is actually from the day later, just showing some of the herd up in this. I'll also end my video today with showing some of this footage. You can tell and to see a lot of elk in the distance, probably a couple hundred elk in the herd. So we just kept hearing this bugling over and over as it drew us further and further. I'm not going to let you get down onto my shot. I'll let you listen in, let you hear my mistake, let you hear an elk bugle in the background. It was pretty awesome, about 275-yard shot that I was able to make a single shot kill with. Obviously, I was super excited to get this elk. The elk actually was bending its head around, so I had a really interesting bullet hit. I actually hit it through the neck. It went out here where you see the exit wound, and then back in through its heart. So I hit it through in its neck, in and out of its neck, and then in through the heart. It was an immediate kill, which was pretty exciting. And then I'll just finish with some final footage of some of the elk that we saw the next day. Really appreciate all of you watching and your interest in my hunt. It was a successful hunt. We're able to get about 144 pounds of meat off the mountain. We're over 4.5 miles in. Made for several trips, a lot of tired legs, especially doing that at close to 10,000 feet made it for a difficult time. Again, really appreciate it if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing to my channel. Appreciate any comments that you have. I was using a .308 Winchester rifle with a Barnes TTSX bullet that I had reloaded myself. I'll have another episode on that because I was able to recover the bullet, so I'll show you what happened there. Again, thank you for all the time you've spent watching this, and hope you have a great day.